What's up, gang? Zach here from the Trading Network. I hope you guys are doing well. I am back with a trade breakdown, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this one quite a bit. So this was a trade, a short op zone trade in a newly downtrending market after breaking some market profile levels and really just breaking overall structure. And I threw on some bigger size on this because it was indeed an A+ setup. It was textbook, a ton of technical factors in my favor, ton of boxes checked, and this was just a really great trade overall. So I wanted to break this down for you guys today. I hope that you can take some good value in it. Once again, just a quick reminder, if you guys do enjoy this content, please feel free to like, subscribe, and click that bell notification to be notified every single time that we post videos here on the channel. So with that said, let's dive right in here. So at this moment, what I'm doing is I am waiting for proper candlestick structure to enter this trade. Proper candlestick structure is indeed, in this case, the form of a local top. So we're looking for this current candle or as soon as possible to get a candle to close below the low of the prior bar. So if this current bar closes below the low of this bar right there, then I will indeed be in, and you guys will see that happens very, very shortly. So I'm going to go ahead and click play once again. You can see that I think I even type out, yep, waiting for a candle close. So that is exactly what happens. On this bar, we technically don't get a closure below the low. So that's what I'm looking for. We got it on the subsequent bar. So you can see here, I am short now for 10 contracts. I have my stop loss above the opportunity zone, as that is my technical level of invalidation. Another couple of reasons why I entered this trade is that we have bearish divergence right here. You can see we have price making higher highs. I'll redraw this, and I will do it properly with the line tool. So boom, we've got price making higher highs. We've got the oscillator making lower lows. We also have our volatility oscillator. This is the VWAP, which we will be releasing within the next month or so as an add-on to our proprietary indicator package. Very, very powerful volatility oscillator. And we have the BBWP showing expansion to the upside. So we have bearish divergence. We have price inside of the opportunity zone. We also have the first lower deviation of VWAP right here as this dark green level. We have the New York opening range high right there. We have an initial balance high level. We have a value area low level. We have a ton of major levels here in this area, in addition to the op zone, the market profile levels, the opening range level, the deviation, divergence. We have a ton, absolutely a ton. We even have a probe of technical checkboxes in our favor here. So that's the reason why I'm putting on some more size on this trade, because when you see your A+ setup, you have to swing hard. You should be correlating your position sizing to the probability of the trade. When I see basically my highest probability setup, that is when I'm putting on my highest allotted position sizing. So you can see here, I am in for 10. I am looking for a target of the opening range low. You can see we've got a ton of market profile levels down here. Overnight high from the 12th, initial balance high from the 10th, overnight POC from the 9th. We've got the second lower deviation of VWAP here. We've got the New York opening range from the current day. And at this point, price is just working for me beautifully. And I am looking to add to this trade because we want to add to our winning trade. So I just added 5 contracts there. I will rewind quickly so you guys can see that once again. I'll clear my drawings. So as soon as we break pivot point here, that is an indication that this is basically a one bar buyer sequence where, you know, a lot of people look to get long at a major level without, you know, even a reason to. We didn't even have a local low there. The oscillators certainly do not look like they're ready to reverse or to help price reverse. And this is in real time, right? Look at that movement. As soon as that major level breaks, basically, you get that stop run. You get that liquidity flush because a lot of people are trying to catch falling knives. They're trying to find the bottom. They're trying to catch the bottom without having a technical reason. You must have technical reasoning in your favor before you just randomly try and catch the bottom in a clear downtrend, right? You want to join the side of strength. You want to join the side of momentum. And if instead you guys are trying to get in front of a moving train, which is exactly what this is, you're going to have a bad time, as they say in South Park. So with that said, I added on the break of pivot point because I had a feeling, because I knew that it was likely, because we had high probability to continue to run stops and continue to move down, especially because we had a naked point of control on the market profile. So I was actually looking for continued downwards pressure in this area because, you know, we had lurking areas that were very, very thin from a liquidity standpoint. So you can see that we had single prints in this area starting right around 12,420, and we had a naked POC from even further back at 12,333. So overall, I was looking for further downside pressure. And if we don't even put in a local low at a major level and we have kind of a really weak bullish bar, not even really a bullish bar, even though it was, you know, a bullish color, I'm going to try and add because I am, you know, I've been the person getting stopped out right here. You know, I've been the person trying to catch the falling knife, and I've learned from my mistakes. I've learned that it's much better to join the side of strength and join the side of momentum instead of trying to catch a falling knife. So that's exactly what I did here. I leaned into my high probability setup. I leaned into the momentum and the downwards pressure that was clearly present in this scenario, right? So at this point, I am simply just allowing price to work in my favor. You know, I am, as I always like to say, I'm not thinking too hard about it. I am in with, you know, my full position size. Price is moving very, very nice. If we look at these slow stokes right here, they still have some room to the downside. So I'm basically watching, I'm waiting. Again, we still don't even have a local low. Boom, I just hit my target for 5 contracts. I just pulled another 5. And at this point, I'm waiting. I'm changing my stop loss, you know, to even up with my full position size. We finally put in our local low, and I market close manually, and I get out of the position entirely. So just to recap quickly here, boom, I hit my 5 contract target at the opening range low. I peel another 5 because that is really my overall target. And what do you know, at my exact target level, basically, that is where we get the reaction. We put in the local low in the form of this bullish bar right here, closing above the top of this prior bearish bar. That is a local low. You can also see that we have bullish divergence at this point. So I have checkboxes against me. I have checkboxes supporting a long trade at this point, several checkboxes against me. So that is why I'm exiting my trade. And look what happens after I exit. Right? You get a beautiful bounce because you had a lot of technical factors for a bounce here. You had bullish divergence, you had a local low, you had the oscillators, the volatility oscillator showing contraction was likely, which means if we have expansion, right? And on that expansion, we get downwards pressure. On the contraction, we're likely going to get upwards pressure. So just to run you guys through the technical factors once again, we had bearish divergence, that's 1. We had an op zone, that's 2. We had the proper candlestick structure in the form of a local top closing outside of the op zone. That's 3. We had multiple major levels. That's 4. We had volatility oscillator confluence. That's 5 checkboxes. We had the delta divergent as well, right? You can see here, price is moving up, delta is moving down. That is 6 checkboxes, and we also had a probe, aka a trend line, broken to the downside at the same time that I got the candlestick structure that I needed. That is 7 boxes checked, my friends. That is a lot in our favor. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes checked. That is an A++ setup. That is why I leaned into this setup. And let's talk about just very, very briefly how long this trade took and how much I was able to lock in. So let's see. This was my first and only trade of the day, right? So before I took this trade, $0, 0 cents. At the end of this trade, $12,385, right? And my entry, let's go back here so we can see the actual entry times. So I entered at right around 8:45, and I was out right a little bit after 8:46. So this was less than 2 minutes, locking in $12,385 with basically the highest probability setup. I couldn't write this trade up any better if I cooked it up from scratch. This was beautiful, textbook. So many boxes checked in my favor. I thank the trading gods for setups like this. This is what it's all about right here. When you see your A+ high probability setup, lean into it, swing hard, and you will be rewarded for doing so. This is truly what it's all about. Matching up probability with your position sizing and watching what happens when you truly have your A+ setup. This is a beautiful trade. We had the bearish divergence inside the op zone, great candlestick structure, great oscillator structure, great volatility confluence. I really just couldn't ask for anything more, and I'm so grateful that I was able to get this trade on recording because it was a banger. So once again, this is certainly one of the better trades that I've posted here on the channel, and that's how it should be. You know, as I grow as a trader, the content should get better, the trade should get better, and you guys should be learning more and more from this information that I'm putting out here on the channel. So with that said, I'm going to try and keep this one short as I possibly can while packing in as much information as I possibly can, and I hope that you guys appreciate that. So with that said, once again, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this content. If you do enjoy what you see, if you are finding value in this stuff, please, once again, feel free to like, subscribe, and click that bell notification to be notified every single time we post videos here on the Trading Network YouTube. If you want to learn more about what we do here at the Trading Network, if you want to learn these strategies that I break down in my videos, check out thetradingnetwork.io, where you can purchase access to our most popular offering, the TTN Pro Trader Bundle, which includes lifetime Discord access to our proprietary indicator package, and the Fundamentals of Futures Trading course, where I teach these strategies. You can also purchase these products standalone on our website, as well as one-on-one mentorship with me. And if you have any questions about any of this analysis, any of the trade breakdowns, or any of the products that you see on our website, feel free to shoot us an email at info@thetradingnetwork.io or shoot us a DM on Instagram at the.trading.network, and we will get back to you guys as soon as we possibly can and help any way we possibly can. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next video.